This was an idea that came to us about a week ago, that when you get something so wrong, and the other three of us agree that it was so wrong that you really need to take your L, we decided to create an L. So I bought an L off of Amazon, handed that L to Tiki Barber, who handed that L to his wife and daughters, and they bedazzled and decorated said L. And then Tiki performed surgery earlier today, putting a string through it, a rope through it, so that L can be worn. And later today, Sean Morash will inaugurally wear the L. And the reason he's wearing that L, in case you're not familiar, is that he claimed an idea was his. It was actually a caller's, denied it, and agreed that if we could provide audio evidence that he did steal the idea from the caller, because the caller had it first on our show, Sean would wear the L for an entire show.
Yes, and Loogie did his sleuthery.
Yes.
And went and found caller's call, and it was perfectly matched.
It was perfectly matched.
The idea that he posited or presented was that somebody, including the Giants, should hire someone like me or Carl Banks to become the general manager and trade for Dan Campbell.
Yes, it was trading for Dan Campbell, yes. So the three of us agreed that he needs to wear the L, and that's the official rule around here. It can't just be two of us or one of us. So later today, and I just finished the speech. I have a whole speech I'm going to write for this ceremony. Sean will wear the beautiful L, which we will debut. I'll tell you the exact time so you can kind of set your watches at exactly 2:45. All right, so in the next 15 minutes, you're going to come in here, and we will present that L, and you will wear it for the remainder of the show.
That's it? One show?
Yes. Did we agree to a show? Was it a week?
It was.
It may have been a week, actually.
I think it was a show.
Loogie, as the arbiter of facts, was it a show or for the entire week?
The entire week.
It was the entire week. And you know what? If you guys are okay with this, it's already Wednesday. I think if he does today, Thursday, and Friday, that would qualify as the entire week. I'm good with that if you guys are.
Yeah, that's good. Unless somebody else deserves the L, then you get it taken from you.
There you go. Unless someone else earns the L.
Right.
It's like an immunity idol.
Yeah.
So you have an opt-out of
Yes.
the L.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
So you'd be smart, Sean, to pick a fight with somebody and get them to take the L.
Hey, come on in here, Sean. We have to have a ceremony, and we'll get back to
sure.
your calls. 888-808-1019. There's a lot to do on this very busy Evan and Tiki program. So I wrote a speech, and my voice is really hurting me. So what I'm going to do, Tiki, is I'm going to hand you the speech.
Excellent.
And you can read this as I put the L on Sean Morash. A little background. It's kind of a new thing we're going to do around here. When we're wrong about something, when we deserve to take an L, we're going to have to wear an L, which I'm holding up right now. Can you describe it to our radio audience,
The
Steve?
L it's red lined. It has a rope chain. It has blue and white stripes down the middle of it, bedazzled by Tracy Johnson and Brooklyn and Tegan Barber, and roped by me. I put the rope
he
on.
roped it.
I MacGyvered that rope onto that thing, and it actually looks pretty dope.
He roped it after he roped his family into bedazzling it.
Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to acknowledge an unfortunate yet undeniably entertaining moment in the world of sports broadcasting. Our good friend, Sean Morash, always quick with a joke and eager to bring his unique brand of analysis to the airwaves, has found himself in an unexpected position where he needs to wear the first ever L. Let's take a deeper dive into the meaning of the word L that Sean Morash now has become synonymous with. In sports, the L is traditionally seen as a symbol of a loss, a moment of defeat. But today, it represents something more nuanced than simply the aftermath of the game. Sean's L is not just a marker of failure, but a sign of accountability. For that, you deserve a round of applause.
Oh, thanks.
A moment where we, as fans and followers of the game, remind ourselves that even the most seasoned professionals, like Sean, can slip up. The truth is, in any field, we all make mistakes, whether it's misjudging a play, forgetting a detail, or, yes, taking a caller's idea and making it your own. No one is immune from the occasional misstep. But the L also signifies the opportunity for growth.
Yes.
When we wear the L, it doesn't just hang around our necks like a scarlet letter. It is an invitation to learn. L for learn, to own our actions, and to be better moving forward. For Sean, this moment, it's a reminder that it's a fast-paced world in sports talk radio. Creativity and originality are not just important, they are vital. Absolutely vital. But it's also a lesson in humility. Because as much as we love the loud, confident opinions that he brings to our airways every day, right here on WFAN 888-808-1019, it is essential to remember that the voices of the fans, those that are calling in, those that are spending their precious minutes dialing 808-808-1019 to talk to us, these callers are offering their insights, and they are just as invaluable as ours. By wearing this L today, Sean, you acknowledge that there's always room for growth, always room to do better, and it's not a moment to hide from or shy away from. It is a badge of honor in its own way, signaling a chance to rise, to reset, and to come back even stronger. The L isn't just a loss. It's a learning experience. It's a call to stay authentic. Stay humble, Sean. And remember that even in the loudest, most opinionated world of sports talk radio, we're all just people. Sometimes we make mistakes, but we have to correct them, and we have to move forward. So here's to Sean. You are now being presented with the inaugural L. Wear it, my friend, with pride. May it serve as a reminder to all of us that sometimes the biggest victories come not in our successes, but in how we handle our losses.
That's the key line right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Morash.
Sean Morash.
Is now wearing the L, ladies and gentlemen.
Sean Morash.
I'm going to take a selfie so that we have this record forever, okay?
And then I got a favor to ask a Tiki.
Let's all pause.
All right, here we go.
They're taking a selfie right now.
There it
Tiki,
is.
Evan, and Sean.
Tiki, real quickly, as long as I'm wearing the L, could you just reread the first line of this speech that went on and on and on?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to acknowledge an unfortunate yet undeniably entertaining moment in the world of sports broadcasting. Our good friend, Sean Morash, always quick with a joke. And
Don't want to light up a smoke. Where would you rather be? Ah-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-da.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Do you have something to say? Would you like to say something?
I mean, speech.
Would you like to give a
speech? Look great with that L, by the way.
Yeah, I'll wear the L as long as I have to, but Cecil, I didn't take the idea from you. Get more original, pal.
You did take the idea from him. You know he's on hold right now.
Great, let him talk.
You want to hear from him?
His idea.
This is the same Cecil, right, Tommy? Just making sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the caller whose idea Sean stole and led to this inaugural L is Cecil in Franklin Square. How you doing, Cecil?
Cecil.
I love this. Tiki, Evan, Tommy, love it. Sean, thank you for making my day, man.
Thank you, Cecil. Thank you for taking my idea, man.
That was
Yeah,
all
that's
for
a good
you,
one.
Cecil.
Yes.
It is. Guys, could you just send me a selfie if you don't mind?
Yes.
I want that picture.
I'm going to tweet that out in a minute, and we'll get it to you if you don't have social media, all right?
L. For lots of laughs.